It's William and it's Darth Vader.
Seriously?
Oh, this is my life, folks, right?
This is funny.
This is funny. I had to do this. I mean,
Why?
This is Robin. And if you haven't figured it out, we're en route to Colorado.
Yes.
Yes.
We are.
And it takes, we'll be here, what, 2.5 days?
Yep.
And, well, we'll talk a little bit about Robin's health issues.
I think it's funny.
It's not funny, but this mask thing, come on, folks. I mean, all I hear is, and I think I'm in a Star Wars movie.
For one, it does not make any noise. For two, you couldn't survive 2 seconds in the day in the life of Robin's health issues.
Okay.
For three,
I'm getting reprimanded. But just for new people coming across this channel, we're the Riverstone Life.
and your fingers are in my
And this
face.
is our life. And
your whole palm of your hand covers my face.
oh, I'm sorry, baby.
You're not
sorry.
Italian, last I checked.
Okay.
Why are you moving your hands so
I don't know.
much?
It's just something I do. My mom, our whole family talks with our hands.
Okay.
Anyways, if you just come across this channel, this woman over here, dressed like Darth Vader, sold our home a little over a year ago. Right, Robin?
I sure did.
And then we became the Riverstone Life. The reason we're the Riverstone Life is because we bought a Riverstone fifth wheel, and I talked her into it, right?
For sure.
For sure, you know. But this channel is about travel and adventure and living in a fifth wheel full time. And just since I said that full time thing here, I've heard from a few people that we don't live in an RV full time. Have you heard that one?
It feels like more than full time.
All right. Well, just for the record, I'm going to set that straight. The first 5 months of this year, we lived in what? Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama. We stayed a long time in Alabama. We've been, I mean, Florida, Pennsylvania, all those places, folks.
Yes, I know, because I have a lot of boxes of hair dye for my grays that I've been doing like every 2 weeks
I
from the
know.
anxiety of pulling our set home all around the country.
So the first 5 months,
Because I'm not team pull her home.
first 5 months we lived in it full time, correct?
Yes,
Then we took it to Colorado and we put it in a long-term spot in Vernon. And we only spent about 2.5 months in the fifth wheel during that 5 months, correct?
Yes, correct.
Because
you wanted to go to Alaska.
yeah, I wanted to travel, I wanted to do things.
I wanted to fly to Alaska.
I wanted to take the
drive.
fifth wheel.
You wanted to take the fifth wheel. I said, you're out of your damn mind.
And I listened to you for once. And I think it was the right decision.
You would have had to pick me up and carry me. Like duct tape me into a seat.
Well, anyways.
With the fifth wheel behind us going to Alaska.
So we did all that. We had a great time. So this channel is about travel and adventures too, and living the full-time fifth wheel life. The last half of this year we've been goofing off a lot, and that's because the fifth wheel in the truck got beat up and it needed to be repaired, right?
Sad, but yes.
Yes, and it's being repaired, so we have all this downtime and this goofing off. But, you know, other people, I've heard that, you know, do you see your family a lot when you're living this life? Don't you think that we saw our family more living this life than we ever have before?
Well, I relocated to Colorado in 2007. I would see my family, we fly back at least once a year to see them. Since this fifth wheel, I think we have seen them more in the last year than I did since the time I left the state of Pennsylvania.
Well, we started out this year at my oldest daughter's house, so we spent a good month or so with them.
Yes.
Then we traveled across the United States. Then we worked our way all the way to your son in Florida. We spent at least 2 or 3 weeks with them.
Yes.
And then we worked our way and traveled back up to Pennsylvania. You know, we goofed off all along that time. But you got to spend a lot of time with your sister and your family at that time. Then we came back to Colorado. We got to see some of my other kids, your kids, the grandkids, all that. Then we went back to Florida and seen the whole family in Florida, got married, spent time with my son and everything. Then we came back and even spent some time at their house and everything. Then we're back in Pennsylvania now.
Yeah, I think they might be sick of us right now.
We got to see everybody this year. So one thing our life has not been short of is family living this life. So it's been awesome. Would you agree?
I agree.
And now we're working our way back to Colorado. And the reason we're working our way back to Colorado is the fifth wheel in the truck is still getting repaired.
Yes.
And me and Robin got married this year. So if you're new across this channel, you can find those videos out there. I was married twice before. You were married once.
For a long time.
Not either one of us ever had a honeymoon.
No!
Yeah, that's weird, right?
All
So-
these marriages are doing honeymoon.
Robin planned this honeymoon a long time before we got married, not knowing you were going to sell the house, not knowing we were going to be living this life. And she started checking into tickets, and they were ridiculous this time of the year to get us from Pennsylvania to Denver or swap our
We
tickets.
already had Denver nonstop.
Yes. So I said, don't worry about it. We'll just jump in the vehicle. We'll drive out there. And we got a lot of stuff planned. We're gonna go. You're gonna get your nails done. We're gonna make cookies with the grandkids.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
We're
see
doing
some.
everything we would have done if we had our
If we were still
actual-
living here.
Yeah.
Plus, we went and did all that Christmas stuff with your family and Thanksgiving and everything.
Yeah.
And now we get to come back
We
to
are
Colorado.
blessed.
Yeah, and do it with the Colorado people. And then we're gonna jump on this flight. We're going to Hawaii. Where are we going in Hawaii? Kauai, the island of Kauai. We've never been there. We've been to the other islands. We've never been to that one. So we're gonna go to Kauai for a week, and then we're gonna get back Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there for the holidays and maybe stay through the new year and then get our butts back to Pennsylvania. Hopefully our Riverstone life home is done.
Yay.
And then we're going south, right? Maybe. Still working on that one, folks. But since we got Darth Vader over here,
Do you want to talk why?
we're going to talk about that now since I had to tell you the whole story. But why do you have this mask on your face, Robin?
Well, it all started back in the 1990s.
1990s. 1990s.
1990s.
Oh, I thought you were younger.
That's gross. But anyway, yes, I've had 6 sinus surgeries. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 since the 1990s.
Yes.
And it started with an infection in my sinuses.
Yep.
They tried, it was like 7 antibiotics and it wouldn't stop. My infection would not go away. So the doctor said, well, best case, it will go away eventually. Worst case, it'll go to your brain and kill you because it's an infection
Yep.
to my brain. So he recommended surgery. Well, that surgery led to another surgery, led to another surgery, to another one. Fast forward 2018? Was it 2018?
2018, I was with you at this time. And you
I had
finally-
my last
nose surgery.
nose surgery.
You were good for a little while.
I was.
And this is just my opinion on this, folks, but Robin's also considered a COVID long hauler. And if you don't know what that is, you can Google that on Facebook and everywhere. And that's another thing that I think she suffered from. But I also think that it made her nose worse because I'm one of these believers that believes that COVID attacks anything that's weak on you. And it affects different people all the time because different people have weak parts of their body. Robin's weak part is her nose. So
Fast forward, now I suffer from what they call empty nose syndrome.
But
Completely got it.
in Colorado, they don't even think that
No.
exists.
No.
But Robin has found that in Pennsylvania. Is another reason we're in Pennsylvania, hoping that she can find a doctor there. A treatment.
It's not curable, but there are treatments.
In Colorado, they won't even treat you.
No. What I suffer from is my nose is completely empty.
No.
So anything that I breathe in affects my nose. If I'm in higher elevation with dryness,
It's worse.
it feels like my head's going to explode. It's horrible. I wouldn't wish this on my worst
She will
enemy.
get up in the morning and you can see that her nose is swollen. And this is why sometimes she's not on these videos and stuff.
No,
And
'cause I'm a walking
sometimes,
mess.
yeah, sometimes it's really, really bad.
It is.
So we were going to cancel this honeymoon because you did not want to go back to
No.
Colorado because we've been in Pennsylvania at 500 elevation.
Yes.
There's moisture in Pennsylvania.
And it's tolerable.
It's tolerable.
I could function.
But when we go to the ocean, you're even 10 times better.
Yes, that's how I survived Florida for the week for the wedding.
So Robin's got this thing. Plus she
I
bought
do.
one, a portable one we could take everywhere we go.
I do.
And we're
Because
gonna-
it gives moisture to my nose, so it feels like I could breathe better, and it hurts less.
And we're
It's
hoping
crazy.
we can get you through this adventure.
I don't
And
know how.
if you can be halfway good by the time we get to Hawaii, I think we can have.
I
great
just don't want to cry 8 hours on an airplane.
Yeah, when we
because we flew from Philadelphia to Denver to get the vehicle, and I don't know how I survived it.
It was the worst. It was the worst.
horrible.
It was the worst.
It's because
Yeah.
the dryness. I can't deal with dry nose.
So
Awful.
if you come across this video, folks, and you have some kind of similar problems like this, if you've been diagnosed with that, dry nose syndrome, is that correct?
Empty nose.
Empty nose syndrome, or
It's rare.
Yeah, it's rare. If you have any comments on ideas, things you do, if you've suffered from this and you're living in a different area, believe it or not, when we were in Alaska, Robin felt great.
I didn't feel like it.
We considered buying a property and moving to Alaska. Just we didn't know we could handle the darkness in the winter. Because I'm telling you, just being in the rain for as much as we were, you kind of get down and miserable, right?
Yeah.
So the part we didn't like, but we liked everything else. So we're still trying to figure this out. But that's what this video is about. Is We have not discussed your issue, and most people would think you're crazy because, I mean, it is what it is. But we're also hoping that this Hawaii trip, that we get to spend 7 days in Hawaii and shoot all kinds of video, and for you people that are sitting in a snowbank and you wish you were in Hawaii, you can watch some of these videos, maybe enjoy it, right?
Right.
We're hoping it turns out good.
Plan a trip for yourself to Hawaii.
Or you might tune into those videos just to see Darth Vader again, because this might be her the whole trip. We have no idea what's going to happen on this trip. But
by the way, I didn't know you were going to do this video.
I know. I do. The reason I do this is I think Robin's better when she doesn't know what I'm going to say or what I'm going to bring up, because we do not script anything.
No.
So sometimes when you hear me saying the same word 3 or 4 times, yeah, I watch my own video and go, why did I do that? You know, right? And then Robin sometimes won't even post some of my videos because I say things that I'm not supposed to say. But that's what this video is about us finishing the year out on our honeymoon and then coming back and finishing it with the Colorado people, and then starting 2024. We have no idea what this channel is going to be doing. Get a healthy Robin, you guys would be blown away.
If I had my health, I would.
You'd be the whole channel. I'd just be filming you all day long because you're a fun person to be around. It's just
health is everything.
Health is everything. And Robin said that today.
World.
For everybody out there that thinks we have this amazing life, and I know you watch other people out there and think they have this amazing life, everybody out there has some kind of thing they're dealing with. And the holidays makes you think about that stuff. So when you watch our channel, this is what Robin deals with every day. And it's hard, you know. And I know other channels out there that look like they have it made is the same way. They're dealing with things too. So remember that. It's that time of the year to think about others. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you like what we're doing on the channel,
subscribe.
And thank you for watching, folks.
Thanks for watching.